You. What up? All right. We got another one from Jeffries.
I'm good. Jeffries.
Yes.
It's been a while.
Yes, it has.
Yeah, man. Great comedian.
Yeah.
All right, what we got?
This is Heaven and Hell.
Yes, man. Yes, heaven and hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Heaven and
Yeah.
hell. Yeah, I wonder
Do
if
they
there's...
exist?
Yeah, exactly. Do they truly exist?
Is hell really a burning inferno?
Yeah.
Or is it just, or are we in hell
Yeah, or is this
right
hell?
now?
And then the heaven is the afterlife, obviously. And nobody has, came back and let us know exactly how it was.
There have been some people that claim they've died and, seen the afterlife and then came back.
Right. But I don't know. You know what I mean? Did they really see something?
I'm sure they saw something, but
Now, when I was in a coma, like I said, I've said before, when I was in a coma, induced, like I said, what I remember, it was just black, dark, like.
You don't remember anything?
Well, no, it's not that I don't remember. That's all that there was. I do remember exactly, vividly,
You didn't dream? You weren't it wasn't like sleep? You weren't dreaming?
Nah, I was like in a suspended, just nothingness, just black.
It was like, you were in it for like a few days, like almost a week.
Right.
So, I mean, if you
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Right. And it was like a suspended. It was like, you're not going anywhere. It's not yet. At least that's how I felt. Like I felt like it wasn't my time. Like it wasn't like lights didn't flash before my eyes and nothing like that. Like it wasn't any of that. It was just like.
So it was like you went into it and then you woke up out of it. You don't remember anything in between.
No, it was just there was not anything in between. I do remember it vividly. I remember coming up. I remember the day I came back. And
there was a lot in between, so you don't remember.
Well, I mean, I remember how long I was out.
Yeah, you was out for a minute.
Yeah, exactly. So, but was there anything going on? Like. No, there wasn't anything.
You don't remember us around the bed or talking to you or anything?
If I'm in an induced in coma, how am I gonna know if anybody's around?
That's what I'm asking.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I can't feel y'all's presence around me. No, I'm in a coma. But what I'm saying, from my state of being blacked out, there was nothingness. Like there was nothing. And again, and I have heard people's different experiences. Where they see something, where they go to the afterlife or spiral through.
But you're not in a coma though. You're
right,
not
you're not dead. Yeah, so
you're basically sleeping.
Yeah.
So that's why I was asking. Did you hear anything, or did you? You know what I'm saying?
I was saying no. That's what I'm saying. In that state, all there was black. All there was just I was just out. Like there was nothing. Nothing was going on. There was no heaven. I wasn't looking down for hell. Like there was.
But you didn't dream anything. Like a normal dream?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like dreams. Dreams are more vivid than being in something like that, if that makes more sense. Yeah. Right? Because an everyday dream that I have or whatever will be more vivid than that state.
So it was just blackness and nothingness.
It's just nothingness.
When you was in a coma, it was nothingness.
It was nothingness.
Okay.
It was just nothingness.
Interesting.
And that's not scary. That's not, it's not heaven. It ain't hell.
You're in a coma.
But it's nothingness.
Right.
But again, technically I'm not dead. So I mean, anybody that dies.
No, you're not dead.
But that's what I'm saying. So anybody that technically dies on the table. So if they technically die, heartbeat stops, comes back to life. Those people, I've heard, exactly.
Yeah, they've said there's stories about that.
Yeah,
there's a lot of stories about that.
Yeah, I mean that's different.
Yeah.
But let's go, man. Let's hear what Jim Jeffries got to say about heaven and hell, man.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm not afraid of dying if I do get AIDS or something like that. I don't give a fuck. I hate life. I've never enjoyed one moment on this planet. I don't want to live forever. And the only people who want to live... I'm not worried about dying because I'm an atheist, right? Now, I know that this is a Christian country and I stand up for your right to be religious, but please know that you're wrong, right? Please know that you're living in a fantasy land and that after you die, nothing happens. Stop being a fucking child. I'm not scared of dying because I'm an atheist. I know I'll just rot in the ground, right? I won't even know I'm dead. Do you want to know why? Because I'll be fucking dead. Religious people worry because they believe in heaven. If there's a heaven, there has to be a hell. And everyone who's read that book knows that you've done enough shit to go to hell, right? And that makes it very stressful on your deathbed, doesn't it? No one want to prick you out going, this isn't going to be good. Hey? I don't want to go to heaven. I don't even want the option of heaven. I don't want to exist in a conscious state for the rest of eternity constantly thinking. I don't like thinking as it is. Where's me passport? Can't punch women in the face.
What?
Eternal bliss. I don't care how blissful it is. It's eternal. You'll get used to it, and then you'll be fucking bored. And what's hell meant to be like? Fire and brimstone and eternal agony? That's what's written in the Bible. That's God's book. As far as I know, the devil hasn't brought out a book. We don't know his side of the argument, right? If you ask me, the devil and God are having an argument. The devil's being a bigger fucking man. Because God's just writing shit about him. And the devil's going, I'm not even going to fucking comment, son, if you talk about me like that. Let's think about this rationally, right? Which isn't a good point for the Christians, rational thought. Fire and brimstone and eternal agony. That's what's hell meant to be like. That's written in the Bible. Now, God runs the entire universe except for one place, which is run by hell. And the devil is run by the devil. Now, the devil is his biggest enemy, and they don't get along whatsoever, right? Now, if you act bad, you go to hell, right? Now, you've lied, you've cheated, you've stole, you've been a prick your entire life. Why would the devil punish you? You're one of his boys. That's where all the hookers and drugs are going to be. You don't think they're going to make their way into heaven? Don't think God's going to open the gate and go, Jim, you've been such a good guy. See this big-titted whore with a line of coke on her? Knock yourself out, son.
Damn.
What's meant to happen when you die and go to heaven? You see a big bright light. You walk towards the light. What's at the end of the light? All your dead relatives. Well, whoop-de-fucking-do. You ever spent a weekend at your grandparents' house? It's fucking shit. You'd be up there for an hour going, wish all me friends would die. Be up there meeting everyone. Hello, Nana. Hello, Grandad. Hello, Uncle who used to touch me.
What the
How
hell?
did you get up here? Oh, that's right. You used to work for the church. You hear that little groan when I said that? When I said you have to work for the church? It's because religious people are in the crowd and they don't like hearing facts. I was in the Catholic Church. It's been on 60 Minutes. Fucking fact. But I say, and it's like, oh, no. Because religious people will forgive God for fucking anything. If he in their mind, he does good things. Rainbows, children's laughter, shit like that, right? But when he does bad things like hurricanes, AIDS, cancer, child molestation, then we just go, oh, well, God works in mysterious ways. What type of an excuse is that? What is mysterious about acting like a fucking asshole? That is like the least mysterious activity since the dawn of time. If I ever date a religious girl, she's going to come home and I'm going to be raping her mum, right? And she's going to look at me and go, what are you doing? And I'm going to go, I'm mysterious. I've always been mysterious. See, religious people are just fucking stupid. There's how the world was created, which everyone, scientists and rational thinking people believe, and that's the Big Bang Theory, and then evolution kicked in. There's little microorganisms made like a tadpole, and that tadpole learned how to walk or something, and then there was some animals in between, and then fucking monkeys. Then there's how religious people believe it was created, and that's creationism. They believe that God put two white people in the jungle without sunscreen, and they fucked, and now we got people. And we got black people, Arab people, Oriental people, and for the amount of inbreeding, very few retards. It seems so plausible. See, the fact is that there's evolution in the Bible, right? Jesus was 4'7". 4'7". He was a normal-sized guy. Everyone was short back then. We're all taller now because of evolution. That's how Jesus could feed the people with 2 fish. Little fucking people, big fuck-off fish. So this is Jesus here, right? He's a little tiny Arab Jew. He looks like Super Mario. Now, if Jesus is this big, that means his cross was maybe that big. Now, I'm not saying I'm better than Jesus. But if I was on that little cross, my feet would be on the ground and I'd fucking live. Kill me, I'm way more powerful. Not only would I live, but I'd lift the cross out of the ground and beat up all the little Roman bastards. And history would be very different.
Oh, shit.
Thousands of years before Jesus, there was a guy called Noah. And Noah built a boat. And Noah lived to be 950 years old. But they never mention that in sermons because we might think it's bullshit. And Noah was thousands of years before Jesus. So Noah was about this big. There's little Noah with his long hair and his great big beard. He looks like a glorified chess piece. And he built a boat, and they put all the animals on the boat, and we had 2 of each animal, and he lived in like Afghanistan, back when it was a God-loving place. And all the animals came, and they all swam there and shit. They all made it there in like a week, all the kangaroos and all that type of stuff. Then he worked out some type of refrigeration system to keep the polar bears cold and the lions hot. And he made the door on the ark very small so that the dinosaurs couldn't get in because he was... Then he had storage areas for all their delicate diets because we all know what picky fucking eaters pandas are. Aren't pandas a bunch of cunts? I'm done with pandas, and I'll tell you why, right? Every fucking living creature loves pandas. The panda doesn't have a natural predator on the planet, and they're dying out because they're fucking dicks. Fuck them, let them die out. The pandas don't fuck each other, therefore they don't have babies, therefore we've got no fucking pandas. They're dead weight, let's lose the fucking pandas. We've tried. We have fucking tried. We, the human race, put pandas in cages together and try to help them. Fuck, but they don't... We go, there's a panda, go fuck the panda. And they just look at each other. You put me in a cage with anything. Anything. And after a week, I'll fuck it. Do you think Patty's too serious? Now, that's all I'm going to say about Christianity. To be honest with you, it's just a glorified panda joke. This is how comedy works, right? You start with the funny bit and you work backwards. So I start panda, and then I go all the way back to small Jesus. Very logical. But I know I'm in America, and I know you people love God and all that. So let's pick on a few more religions and make it fair. All right? Jews. What's all that about? What's with the curly sideburns? Where in the Bible to say, if thou loves me, thou shalt look like a dick? Next religion.
That's it.
Isn't Buddha a fat bastard?
Damn.
That's all I've got on Buddha.
Damn.
One more. Muslims. Can you feel that? One word, one fucking word. And all your assholes shrunk up and went, oh, make it good, Australia, man. Don't fuck this up. Because you think when I say Muslims, I'm about to be racist, don't you? I'm not racist, I'm a bigot. It's completely different. And being Muslim isn't a race. I'm not talking about Arab people. I have no problems with Arab people. I like to eat food late at night. I'm talking about Muslims. I'm not talking about terrorists. Every comic does a Muslim joke, does a terrorist joke. Oh, obviously, most of them aren't terrorists. I'm talking about the things that we know as shit. The fact that the women have very few rights in their culture. Now, it sounds good in theory, but in a modern society, it should be frowned upon. I don't think I could be a Muslim because they can't eat bacon or drink beer. And they're like the two greatest fucking things in the world.
Yeah.
You take bacon and beer away from me and I'll fly a plane into a fucking building.
God damn.
Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, he had a lot of good points, man.
Yeah, he don't care.
Yeah, about religion. Oh, man.
And he said off top, he said, I've never enjoyed a single minute on this earth. I don't care if I don't care if I live or die. The fuck? Well, shit.
Right. And they said he was an atheist.
He said he was atheist, yeah.
Right. And what was that joke he told? He said, "What is this?" He said, "How did you get here in heaven?" He said, "With all the priests and the Catholics, touching the little boys."
Nigga said his uncle touched him.
It's fact. Right.
He said his uncle touched him. He said, oh yeah, usually church.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, man. Yeah, that part of it, definitely always bad. But yeah, man. And he added the heaven and hell thing, man. When he said right. He said in hell, he said there should be a whole bunch of bad things. You know what I mean? So would it really be bad? Is it agony in hell?
Well, the devil, he's supposed to like bad stuff. So if you make it to hell, you should be welcomed with open arms in the gift basket.
Right.
If you're evil.
If you're evil, right? If you're a good person going to hell.
Yeah, but I mean,
that
shit.
shouldn't happen. Right.
I don't think there's any good people going to hell.
Oh, this ain't the type of party I thought it would be.
Or I don't know how that shit works. Maybe there are good people going to hell if you can go to hell if you commit, if you break a commandment, right?
Sure.
But you can tell God you're sorry and he'll forgive you for that, right?
Right.
And it'll be wiped away.
Right.
So it's really like you can't do anything wrong.
Right. Like
so everybody should make it into heaven.
Right.
That bitch crowded.
If forgiveness works that way. Yeah. Right, what did he say? He said Jesus was 4'7", and the cross had to be 5'6".
Nigga. If Jesus was 4'7", he's technically a midget. That's what we learned, right?
Yeah.
We learned that.
Yeah,
Like this nigga's 4'7". That's very short.
Right.
That's like strikingly short. you would be if you saw somebody 4'7".
About 6 feet off the ground.
Nigga, you saw somebody, a grown man 4'7" with the
imagine
beard.
the Roman soldiers. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I doubt everybody was 4'7". Everybody on the earth wasn't 4'7". Nigga. And then that nigga wouldn't be able to do. They would kill that nigga with an arrow or a spear.
He said Noah had to be 3, 5.
Yeah.
Built an ark.
Before that.
He got all the animals in the world, but left all the dinosaurs. Yeah, man.
Niggas was smaller, I guess, back then. That'd be a weird time to see what niggas look like.
In the middle of Afghanistan.
Yeah. Yeah. I doubt the average height was 4'7" though. There had to be niggas taller than
Before Christ?
I imagine that, because that was shit. That was 2,000 years ago. We changed that much.
I imagine. No, definitely.
We grew taller.
I mean, you've heard about the small tribes and shit. You know what I'm saying? I imagine.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder how long that culture, the tribes culture stretches back. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
thousands of years, I imagine. They found like little,
That's what I'm saying.
those are like the hobbits and the trolls and people like that. They're different species of human beings that were like smaller, I guess, but. But 2,000, that's like caveman time. 2,000 years ago, we still got writings from then. We got literature from then, I think.
Oh, man, yeah. Yeah, you believe what you believe in. You know what I mean? I'm a firm believer in that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Who knows what's going to happen when we die, man? Nobody knows.
Right. Definitely know we're going to rot in the ground. You know what I mean? That's
our bodies
sure.
are.
Our bodies
are going to be rotting.
But spirit.
Or if you get cremated.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Just tell you, man. We all just go. How many in sperm, like in one drop of sperm, how many like little things is there?
How many sperms?
Like I don't know what they're called, but you know what I'm saying?
Semen?
Like semen, yeah, semen. Right?
There's probably thousands.
Thousands and
I don't know about a drop, but
that's so think about it.
Like in one nut, you probably got thousands of semen, little semens in there.
Right. So think about that.
What are you talking about?
That's personality. That's 1,000 little lives.
You're talking about what Ari Spears said? Wait, what are you saying?
No. That it only takes one semen. But there's millions of them in drops of sperm. So maybe that's where they are. Think about that.
What are you talking about?
You don't get it? Because like there's thousands of semen, right, that we produce in sperm, right? Millions if so, right?
Yeah.
And any of those are creations of life, right?
So you're saying that, fill in the blank, you're saying
saying that that's where
life comes from, or semen?
Nah, that's after we die. I don't know where the hell we go, but reincarnation or come back into the spirit.
We go back into semen? That's kind of how it would happen. Everybody comes from semen.
Right. So, heaven or hell, the ball sack.